What's up? We lost it back.
Welcome to Lexington, Kentucky. The Bluegrass
I
State
hate
is home to the
Alabama.
Kentucky Wildcats, and Big Blue Nation has turned out, revved up, and ready to go. The Razorbacks will put total weather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense is on the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often. And he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run.
He is smashing people. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense, because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Wide out in motion. Jet sweep to the receiver. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They go to the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese.
And that pass picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. They cannot believe it. A great play on the interception is wiped away with the roughing the passer call. So the offense will have a fresh set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer call. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Looking left. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. 2nd and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout here. He knew he had all the tools.
If Arkansas somehow beat us,
that's his 10th rushing touchdown.
they in the playoffs. We gotta avoid a upset. As it would be coming. So.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. The sure hands, it's James. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The give on the counter. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Got his man in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. That completion leaves us with 2nd and medium. They'll give it on the counter. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Takes the handoff. It's Wilcox. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. What if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road? I can. But great job of the base defense making a play.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down.
And the sack all the way back at the 5. Kentucky will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the returner will be dragged down. Offense set on first down.
Well, we're winning for right now.
To the ground with the back. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Grabbed behind the line, it's Russell. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to take the top off. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. The Razorbacks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Offense getting set for first down. Give to the single back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Back to the ground with the running back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Back to pass, it's Singleton. Throwing right. And that's incomplete.
We got good defense. I don't know what happened to Bama.
And the Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Leaves it with the back. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
And this is going to be incomplete on
You were
3rd down.
wide open.
Kentucky sent out the punting unit.
That was a wide receiver
So from his
foul.
own end zone, the punt is away. He's got great speed. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Hand off from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, boom, and making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? He'll throw on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's James. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And this will be incomplete.
Good
Big
defense.
hit there, forces 2nd down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hurt.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket and flush him, we can get after him and chase him, bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there, getting the sack.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions, but I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front the line of scrimmage and help keep these 3rd downs manageable.
Yeah, and the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own. So now you can go answer with that good stop while this game is still close. Let's just go keep putting more points on the board, and let's see less of the punter.
Looking for a gap. It's Wilcox. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting his tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his
Stupid.
counterpart.
I might not. Game
Right now,
stupid. So smart.
is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
I mean, there was no one
on
open.
third down to keep this one going. This will be the 8th play of the drive. Trying to
Yeah,
get to
no
it.
one open.
They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get
Damn.
this touchdown. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He'll take a shot.
That might be it.
And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
I think the QB wants that one. You know, you're down here in the red zone, tighter areas.
He's starting to get hurt.
But definitely not wanting to fit it in against double coverage, and he misses it, but probably a good miss, because that could have been worse.
Connection to the right.
That was a good throw, though.
Down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Makes the catch. And he'll be brought down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up a...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half, down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really, really mounts. Good opportunity to take some
that
pressure
good with a
off,
pick.
get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Feeling some... And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And the fumble recovery gives the ball to the offense with a 1st and goal. Pressure coming.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. 1st down, goal-to-go situation, you cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
It's kind of hard with a bad leg, I think.
He's taking a shot, trying to throw the ball to the end zone. Maybe put that thing up a little bit higher where his guy can go up and make a play and come down. But a nice job by the defender just getting his fingertip on the top of the football.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field. Dialed up the fake. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete off the fake field goal, and sometimes you just outsmart yourself. Boy, you look smart when it works out, but when it goes awry, you are left to second-guess yourself. Running back searching for a hole. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
On the One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll throw it on first down. He'll off one deep down the left side. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors
16
for our halftime
nothing.
update. Kentucky will put it deep to get the second half underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Razorbacks are in the hurry-up. Goes to the option. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
Gets it out fast. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Razorbacks are rolling down the field.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively. It used to be you had to run the football. I formation, 3 yards in a cloud of dust if you wanted to win. But today, though, you have got to be able to throw if you're going to win. You think about all the great offensive play callers now in the SEC, all the Heisman Trophy winners that have played recently at the QB position. You got to do it through the air, and this guy in Arkansas gives them a chance.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Now on 2nd down. Touch pass on the run. Plows through the defense. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Man.
They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the grab. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Why not double the try total and go for 2?
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo back.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they like.
Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. No fear from this freshman quarterback as he picks up the first down himself.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush. And
He is kind of tough.
downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Just beautiful. That's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
Yeah, and the number one thing you want to do with a jet sweep is make that thing bounce, right? Don't let it get outside right now. Make that thing go east-west, not north-south. Great job by the defense being ready for that jet sweep.
Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
The Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Fast motion from the offense. Trying to beat them to the edge with the jet sweep. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
Defenses have got to play with great eye discipline, especially when you're facing teams that will run the jet sweep. You've got to be able to locate the football extremely quickly, and defense did not do a good job of that time.
Using his legs, it's Wilcox. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
This running back just doesn't go down easily. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him. And just, you know what? Let his talent do the rest.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage.
The ball squirts free. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
It's a really good game.
Dropping back, it's Singleton. He'll get rid of it. Oh, so close.
Good
to
defense.
The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. A strike downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Back at it to open the quarter with this 1st down play. He'll do it himself.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. The Razorbacks get enough for the 1st down. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the 1st down. How about the linebacker right there? They make calls, and they play in coverage, but if you're a linebacker, you better be physical, and that dude came downhill. Somebody might want to block him up front, Palmer. Downhill and laid the lumber.
Yeah, they definitely weren't able to chip up and get him on that one. But I'll tell you, a hit like that, that makes you think twice about wanting to run the football between the tackles for the rest of this game, because that dude has got some bad intentions.
To throw, it's Singleton. Got rid of it just in time.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, David.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking for room. It's Wilcox. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
All right, so I know the defense is going to be aggressive, right? They got their stop. They forced a 3rd down. How aggressive does the offense want to be in response? Because if I throw the football, get a 1st down, I can run this clock almost out. This defense has to make a choice, but this offense, how aggressive do you want to be?
Kentucky will be forced to punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense.
It's
I can't think of
interesting.
anything that frustrates an offensive coordinator more than holding the ball a long time and having no points to show for it, David.
And Reese, 1st downs, yards, that's not even what they look at anymore. Yards don't really matter. You got to execute in those critical areas on the field and get points on the board.
Yeah, it was mental errors on that last drive, too, that led to negative plays. They got to get those things erased and pull it back together here on this drive. Go put some points up on the board.
Gets it out quickly. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Going up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Russell. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Right on target with that last pass. Now it's 2nd and medium. He's looking to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They want to just keep throwing it. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you've got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They go right back to it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. This is a big 3rd down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the
That might be just this.
possible for their offense. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Using his legs, it's Wilcox. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the fourth quarter, inside of a minute. I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And the kicker will try to add a little cushion to this late lead. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the missed field goal, still an 8-point game, and guys, more importantly, still a 1-possession game. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking to throw, it's Singleton. They're trying to get to it. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, they're down possession, and they're on their own side of the 50, so they need a big one right here. They've just thrown 3 straight incompletions, but it just takes one. It just takes one big play down the field to all of a sudden get that momentum and that juice flowing again to give yourselves a chance to win.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee.